Welcome back. We've got some pretty good updates and it's starting to look quite fast. Have a look at this. Bobby's been busy doing stuff. The big problem we had to start with is, as you might have seen before, we had the charge cooler in the centre with the engine, so it all looked quite nice, but Bobby's splashed out. Haven't you, Bob? Splashed out. Look at this. Look. Tell them what it is.
Waterman, mechanical pump, -10, full chat, nearly 9 gallons a minute at 100 PSI.
Are we still feeding it from the boot with an electric one now?
Yeah.
So you pump it up electric and then that does the rest. So we've had to remake charge cooler pipes that we've done already. This is a new little toy as well that Bobby's bought. You might not have seen before. He's going to stand up now and he's going to show you. What is it?
Blow off valve. So when she spits, and you know, you've seen, that's why she's spitting. This guy, O-ringed in the middle, weld this guy to the inlet. I think the springs are rated to about 86 PSI, something like that. So we get a spit back, boom, pressure release, springs open, hopefully save the charge cooler and the turbo. Not only that, look cool, doesn't it? Oh wow.
Does look cool.
So that's that guy. This guy. As you can see, no silicone. No silicone. Silicone's for boobies. We like boobies, but they ain't fast. You'll like this. Pit pin. Whoosh. Nice. Auxiliary as well, not the cheap ones. On this one, they're not all fitted at the moment. 4 O-ring system. As the motor swells, stuff moves, it will move. Little bit of play in them.
Oh, we haven't seen these yet. Look at these bad boys, Stan.
Whoosh! Billet. Billet. Made out of the biggest chunk of oak you've ever seen. Had to cut down a 300-year-old royal tree for that one. We ain't got one. Deuce, double up. 2 oaks out of billet. Very nice.
Quite modern twin cam. One twin stepped away from the single cam.
Twin cam, 16 valve.
2 cams.
16 valve.
What other updates are there? That is about it, isn't it?
Oh,
Cam gears?
Well, hang on. We have because we run a truck turbo. Everyone's emotional with going to be laggy, so we went for the quick spool valve. We got a few other gizmos going on. I mean, we're strokered, so if we can take more in, we can pump more out. Good. Quick spool valve. Good. Might need a little bit more. I'm going to put the nitrous on her. 1, for a bit of anti-lag. 2, for a little bit more woo-ha. Now, obviously running the Cyvex can run nitrous really well. So we're going to go for a dry kit. Let the original injectors give the extra fuel. So give it a couple of weeks. Up here, we're going to have injectors, fuel rail, 6-port dry nitrous injectors. And we're trying at the minute. They make these bottles, these special bottles.
Oh, they're made from old pants.
Old pants, which new guys call
Old cougar pants.
carbon whipper.
Composite pants.
I know what they look like. Hang on.
You don't.
All right.
What, these bits were...
We can't talk about it.
No, we can't talk about it.
Let's
It's
not,
super stuff.
let's not talk about it then.
Hang on.
Let's just show it.
It's super secret stuff. Oh, I haven't got a hat.
Right.
Stanley,
Pull your
put
head
your
up.
t-shirt up.
Oh yeah.
So the intranet can't hear you. We're not telling you what's in here, but this looks the same as what they make the bottles out of.
This stuff
It's old pants.
is made from old pants. And they make nitrous bottles. But we gotta keep our heads up, it's a secret.
It's top secret what this is. Do you need to fill Stanley? In case they think we're winding them up. Stanley is also...
Stanley's also super top secret. Because we're in a sealed room box. Because it's so top secret. Right.
It's a good job we're only filming in there, because we have had to text you. We won't have no signal.
We can't.
Your rat looks good.
Your label's sticking out.
Right, let's get out of here. Because my armpits hurt.
I am the great Cornholio. I need TV for my bunghole. I will show you my bunghole. Hang on, the hats come off. They'll hear us. Right, we need to get out. Come. Come.
I'm glad we didn't talk about it.
Turn light off. Right. So we're trying to buy a couple of North bottles made of old pants. Super light, super smelly, hence we're going to put them in the boot. You won't be smelling that.
Them?
You won't be smelling them. Deuce. Again. Deuce. Double up.
And that's it, no?
That's pretty much where we're at.
Where we're at now.
Where we're at. Yeah. It was a good day. Go team.
Tell them to
Go.
don't touch me.
2 meter distance.
Like and subscribe.
Go team. We had any deliveries today?
Yeah.
What's got? What's two?
One box down there.
Can you guess what it is, Stan?
Is it a new swing? Is it for your snorkeling?
Carbon North bottle, baby. Was there another box?
No.
This is not enough.
I might have already opened the box. And I didn't like what I seen in the box.
What's going on?
Oh, I didn't like the look. Obviously, got a deal on these. And I looked at them and I was like, they've all started to craze a bit. You see that in there, Stan? And they've gone a bit yellow in there. So I'm stripping back clear all the gel coat on there, or the resin, or whatever you want to call it. Freshen them up. Maybe, I don't know whether to do them like a matte, or even put a bit of red tint in there. Or I'm just going to add it with a blade.
You mean we bought second-hand carbon bottles and they weren't in brand new perfect condition?
They weren't brand new, and you just scrape it all off like that, look.
Well, who'd have thought? Well, this one's sexified.
That one's
Look
fine.
at it, Stan.
It's bossy.
I gotta be careful not to split through the bottle with the blade though.
Why, what happened?
Well, you'd all have a good laugh to start with.
We have a good laugh. And then after the gas had gone, I wouldn't be laughing.
No.
Charles would still be laughing, but not because of the gas.
And where we put them in the boot?
This is a negative. This may also be a negative. Oh, right. Oh, a bit of a V going on? Bit of a V?
I thought we might end up. It's a bit tricky now because they are quite large. They're next to each other in the middle.
I am terrible at driving, and that's not great.
Well, you've never hit the back. The only time you hit the back was with your own, when you hit it with your own car.
When my own wheel beat me up. Well, we use 60s. Why don't we go for the chrome and wooden
Luggage rack.
luggage rack on the boot
On the
lid?
boot lid.
On the boot lid.
Yeah?
Whoosh.
The boot lid is only alley though.
Was a good job, they're carbon. I mean, at any point you can get off my foot. That's my foot.
Still on his first.
Stood on my foot. Take two. He's off my foot now. There we are. Or as if we're not running the methanol, just stack them, just missionary style.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. This could be a thing. This could be a thing. And we need a warmer around them. Or maybe we just take them to the track, throw them straight in the barrier, and give it a few hours. The rest of the car will meet up with them.
That's good progress then.
She got some. Yeah, start get your gobber Well, I swear to God, you get your gobber so I don't recommend that. Here, you want some in your face, you bastard? Hey, fucking have some. All right, give me 20 quid.
All right then, what's going on then, Ricky Bobby?
We've been waiting for bits, lots of bits, mostly for this guy. But we've been basically stood here with our heads up our butts, waiting for stuff. time, money, parts, same as usual. But got the delivery, didn't us? Got the delivery.
We have got the delivery
Wanna
now.
Look at the delivery.
Yeah, let's go and have a little look what's come through so we know what we're doing, what bits we've been waiting for.
Come on then. What's going on?
Well, let's start seeing. Obviously, I'm looking, the first thing I've seen there is that Titan written on the box there. Is that where the bits are from?
Yeah, some of them. At this point, I would like to point out, if you're building a car, especially if it's got a 2J in it, or any J, if you ain't got a box like this in your workshop, you're gonna fail.
You're gonna fail.
You're gonna fail. Simple as that. I can't say enough good about these guys, all right?
Titan Motorsport.
Don't worry if you're a bit like us, you got a little toy. Don't worry about ringing up big companies in the States. These guys will bend over backwards to help you out. Awesome, awesome. Not like dealing in England or in Europe. These guys, top work. Want to see some bits?
Yeah.
They're not very exciting. They're more trinkets than bits.
Oh, we all like trinkets. Let's have a look.
All right. Snuggle blanket.
Oh, so that's to heat up the bottles to keep them up the pressure, yeah?
Heat up the bottle.
Oh,
Heat
nice,
up the old-
cool. Like it, yeah.
Strap ring. Keep warm, keep the pressure up. Optimum pressure all the time. Not sure whether we're going to hook this up to the Cyvex on the ECU or whether we're run it standalone. You can run pressure sensors and a relay system, get it to work itself. We can get the ECU to do it. We'll have a little think when we come to fit it. Ooh! Injectors. 6 off. You know something really upsetting about injectors?
That just looks like normal injectors.
750cc injectors don't look no different to 2600cc injectors.
Is that what they are?
They're 2600. Hang on, let me have a look on the back here. Yeah, they pump a lot. They pump a lot. Not very exciting, but quite necessary. Quite necessary. This guy didn't have to get this from the States, but I was putting an order in anyway. Flex fuel sensor. Flex fuel. Whoosh. Old ethanol, E85 with the plug, bang on your. I will like to say now, with the flex fuel sensor, this is obviously something, obviously being GM, Continental do them, Bosch do them, loads of people do them. A lot of road cars are running these now. What we were concerned about is the fuel pump we're running now, the big mechanical one, the amount of fuel delivery and fuel return we're gonna have. I thought, are these two little pipes enough in the return line to return enough fuel? So I've done a little bit of looking into it. And it turns out I wasn't the only person that thought this. Titan and Powerhouse in the States had also looked into this. See this?
Yeah, it's a block of metal.
Dual
Oh,
pass.
okay, now I'm looking, yeah.
Dual pass. So what you do, your flex fuel sensor, split this one in half, fit your flex fuel sensor. You can then put your dash fittings in. And what it also does, like I said, is twin bypass. Some will go through the sensor. The rest, what it can't return because these lines are too small, fuck off up the side. Maximum fuel return.
Oh, cool. What's that? A business card.
Just,
That's a big box for a bit.
we got a sticker. All right. Some pipe. This is Nitrous distribution block to Nitrous injectors.
Oh, let's have them here then.
Will make sense in a minute. Some knickknacks, Nitrous fitting components, some unions. This was bought as a kit, so it come with a really horrible solenoid. Really horrible. That ain't going on my car. Oh! This is gonna take a moment. A nitrous jet.
Let me see. Oh, that's really interesting. What
A
else is in
nitrous
there?
jet.
Oh, let me see. Oh, that's really interesting. Let me
nitrous
see.
jet.
Oh, another one. That's really interesting.
A
Let me
nitrous
see.
jet.
Another one. Let me see. I guess, yeah. Was there going to be 6 in there?
A nitrous jet.
Oh, that's 5.
A nitrous jet.
Oh, that's the last one. Yeah.
No.
What? That's
No.
6.
6.5 hours later.
A nitrous jet. Basically, we ordered nitrous jets. Well, we wanted nitrous for the anti-lag. So they're very small nitrous jets. I think I went for, there were some 50s or 75 horsepowers. And I thought, well, while we're here ordering nitrous jets, let's not just have a bit of anti-lag. Let's, if we don't make them, how many figures are we gunning for?
Four figures.
4 figures, all right. So if we end up making 300 horsepower, we'll keep piling nitrous in.
Oh, you're just going to put a 700 nitrous?
Yeah, we just pile them in.
All of those jets.
Exactly.
Okay, so that's most of that box. Then what else is in there?
We got 6 cylinders, haven't we?
Yep.
Need to run distribution block. The Christmas tree. Quite overkill for what we want. I mean, the dash holes in this are like dash 140. They're massive. But I like the Christmas tree configuration. She's gonna sit on the
like a nice
manifold.
even spread.
On the manifold, nice. Woof, woof, all them little pipes coming out. It's gonna look sexy-fied. So there's the block. Dry injector, nitrous. Don't know if you heard before.
You haven't mentioned about going dry inject.
Right, we are
nitrous.
running 6-port dry. Hence why we got 2,600cc injectors. We are gonna let the main injectors and the Cybex ECU handle the nitrous. Why do we do this? You run a standalone nitrous system, even if your ECU activates the solenoids, bits of pipe, solenoids, and old-fashioned jets are good. If they go wrong, we're gonna melt a motor. Another injector. Oh, pressure sensor for our bottles.
Oh, another jet.
Another jet. Oh, these are nice. Nitrous injectors. Have to go into our inlet manifold. Quite thin walled. Nitrous injectors are obviously MPT. Coned, all right? Don't bottom out. So you do them up till you're kind of happy with them. Threaded slugs, weld on. A lot of depth to them. Very nice. Decent quality aluminium. A lot of money, but what else are you gonna do? You're gonna get like a bit of threaded bar, run a tap through it, cut it up. It's gonna look horrible. These, once welded on, gonna look gorgeous.
Factory.
So we got another one of them, Ooh, you seen one of these before?
Is that a That's a jet, isn't it?
It's a jet.
Yeah.
It's a jet. Another dry nitrogen injector, and this is gonna blow your mind.
You saved the best till last, have you?
No, there's 2 more bits. You don't want to come in for this. Do you know what that is?
That's another jet, isn't it?
Have I shown you one of these before?
Yeah, we just had one.
Alright, sorry about that. So lastly in this box, just to be on the safe side, nitrous filter, just in case someone who thinks they're funny has taken a dump in our nitrous tank. Alright?
That would be funny.
It's going to catch poo. Super exciting. How did you get nitrous from your boot to your engine?
Carrier bags.
Or Bluetooth.
Yeah.
Or, I feel we've kind of not shot high enough here. We went for the good old-fashioned pipe.
Oh, just pipe.
Just pipe.
Fascinating.
Last one in that box. Done a little bit of reading up on this, all of which I've already forgotten. This guy is the Catalina wine mixer of nitrous solenoids. Can't actually remember why now, but when I read it, this got some functions, all the functions.
Thanks.
It's like a free £400 solenoid.
No one cares how much it is. You don't know any of the information about it, so.
I'll look it up again.
All right, that's cool then.
All right, and that's about it.
That's all of that nitrous stuff. But I want to have a look in this box because I recognise the name on it. We've seen some of his YouTube videos
Tim
before.
McCandless.
Yeah, funny man.
He's our guy.
Funny guy.
He is our guy. Why did we buy something off Tim McCandless, Charles?
Because he builds nice cars. His stuff that he makes is really nice, and he's a funny bloke.
How many nitrous bottles have we got?
We've got 2 nitrous bottles.
How many nitrous bottles do we actually need?
Only the one.
Only the one. Why have we got 2, Charles?
Because the double nitrous bracket looks better.
So we've got 2 carbon nitrous bottles.
Yeah.
Do you know what? While we're on this subject, I can understand buying a carbon nitrous bottle if you don't have a nitrous bottle. I had a nitrous bottle, didn't I?
Yeah, you already had one.
Yeah.
It was an alley one, wasn't it?
Would you like to point out the difference between these bottles?
Yeah, that one's terrible and that one's really nice.
For what reason?
It's made of carbon.
Anything else?
It's half the weight.
Anything else?
Smells like old cougar pants.
Smells like old cougar pants. All right.
That's about it, really. I mean, there's not going to be a lot in it when they're both filled up with nitrous. They're both going to be heavy. So it's probably pointless buying it. Where's the rest of it?
Wow. Fucking wow. Yeah. Anyone ever seen Minions?
So what do you think of your nitrous
Shut
bottle
up.
holder?
Shut up.
Put the bottle in then.
No.
Why is it all in pieces?
No, right? I had a bottle, I had a holder, it would put nitrous into the engine. Perfectly fine. Now what have we got? A Meccano set.
Something from
A
IKEA.
Meccano set with two Cougar Knickers carbon fibre bottles. Ooh. Off. Alright? Alright? You wanted this. You put it together. You can put this together?
Alright then. Here are the bottles in the bottle holder. Chrome moly, tube. As you can see, we still have a selection of bits left over. Now these are because you make this bracket, rather than being a generic thing that you just bolt in, you actually make it fit your race car. So you have extra bits of pipe work to weld to your chassis, and then these sort of pieces we have here that they've already started to put together, you weld them into your chassis, and then they come with the pit pins. It's a couple of those. So one of these will be welded to your chassis, one will be welded to this bottle holder. So not only can you remove the bottles on their own, you can pull the pit pins out, simply like that, locked together now, and you can take the whole framework out if you need to work on the car. Also, aside from the chrome moly, the bottom and top are billet alley. So because the carbon bottles are curved on the bottom, they've machined them and also put an O-ring in the bottom, cut into the bottle, but we splashed out a little bit on the nicer retainer on the top. So this one, you can...
Oh, shall I come down?
You can come down if you want. So the standard one you get with the kit, you undo all three of these and they come off and you just lift the top off.
Yeah.
So you have three bits that you've undone and they're on the floor, and then the two rings you take
Yeah,
off.
I see what you're looking at. It looks like they like hinged on the outside.
Yeah, so what Tim's done here is redesign this. You loosen the outside ones.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
Then you take the middle one completely out. But we have here a string, we haven't attached it yet, to hold that middle.
Oh, to stop you losing that one.
Stops you
Yeah,
losing.
get you.
There's no parts you can lose when you change them, and you can do one bottle at a time. You can swing that round.
Swing out.
Yeah,
And
you can just take your bottle out, put a new one in, swing them back round. No components to lose. As
When you
simple
say
as
put
that.
another bottle in, how many of these carbon bottles have you made me buy? There better not be 12 of them.
Well, it depends how keen we get on racing. We may end up buying more. And then you're back, all back in there. And you'll notice these extra bits on the bottom. This design is made to drop through your floor and weld to your chassis in your drag car.
Yeah,
so
so
we're gonna...
You obviously got a load of extra, so you
Yeah,
can do
so
what
we're
you want
gonna
with it.
modify this to fit, because we're gonna put them in a different place in the E-Type. They won't be stood upright. They're normally in the passenger seat. And that's how they're gonna work. If you want to see any more about these, Tim's got videos on his...
His videos are good, to be fair.
videos are funny. His videos are funny. And informative, like ours.
Exactly.
So next step is to mount these in the car, get all that other box of stuff mounted on the inlet,
And go and do a skid.
and do some skids.
Nice.
It's looking fast. It's looking fast. Come have a look, Stan. So I've already done a bit in the boot floor. I'll show you that when I take them back out. So I've tubed them through the back of the bulkhead so they slide in. So I'm now making the front mounts, which if we go down in here, you can see I've put the tube through and I've just notched it into the box section in the floor. I've just tacked this on. I've put a bolt through there at the minute. It will have the pit pin as I've showed you before, but I want it to hold them steady. I'll have the pit pin in there. And then on the other side, where that bar goes underneath, you can see it between the piece of wood. The wood won't be staying.
No?
The wood will be going.
Not calibrated organic.
It'll have the other one on here. I'll shape that and take that onto there, and then pit pin onto there. So you just pull the 2 pit pins, and it should just slide out of the tubes. So once I got it finished, we'll have another look at it. I've already welded up, as you see, that piece of frame around the back, cradle, on the bench. So yeah, I'm just gonna get this tapped together, take it out, weld it up. Hopefully it'll work. Then Bobby can plumb it all in. Do you want to see the bottles come in and out, Stan? Now I've welded them all up?
Yeah, go on. Let's see how well it works.
So I was going to show you how they work on the pit pins, but you can take the bottles out individually, but also you can have these pins out. The way I've made it is they just slide on those tubes and go straight out the floor. So they go through the bulkhead, obviously clip onto that. The annoying thing is, we have now got to paint the boot floor and underneath again, silver. And that's not a problem really. In the grand scale of things, that's not too bad. I'll just show you, they just slip back in there. Oh, nice. Like so. And they're in there. Now I've just got to get the line on here.
So you're not running 2 lines?
No, we're only going to run 1 bottle at a time. But we'll be able to just, we'll get a quick release for these, so you can just swap them over. So now, yeah, I've just got to get the line from here up to Ricky Bobby at the front.
Shall we see how he's doing?
Yeah, go and have a look, and he's up there doing something.
Stuff. A little bit dummied up, but... Ooh, come in. Come in. Come in. Hey, got weldy on. Obviously cut a hole for him. Distribution block. 6 jets.
Hang on a minute.
Dry, like we said.
Hang on a minute, Bobby. Just quickly run through, because we've already talked about your Christmas tree, which you really like.
I really like the Christmas tree because of the way that it would come out and go to all 6 ports. But when it turned up opposite to this guy, oil pressure for the turbo looked massive in the picture. Turned out small. This looks small in the picture, but put it down next to that's a big guy.
And
He's
the
big.
dash fins are
And
huge.
the holes in him, you get your winky in there. Look at him. Look at him.
I don't know about you.
Like it. Bit ridiculous and overkill. So, this is what we're going for. All pretty much dummied up. Don't know whether to run the intake pipe underneath for the side. Got our fancy solenoid. Ooh, the lightning. 375.
You're gonna put that on the bulkhead.
Yeah, it'll probably go on the bulkhead somewhere. Might use this line that come with it. Might make a longer one. Not sure. But stainless lines actually come flared one end and straight all about this long with a flare on one end. So they'd be cut down, bent, flared the other end. They're stainless as well. Bit of a pain in the backside to work with. I was keen just for a bit of rubber rose and some cheap jewelry clips, but we're trying to do it properly. So I've done it half properly. That's kind of the nitrous system. He's good to go. I mean, we've got a bottle to let off. I do like letting them bottles off.
Yeah, let me grab a bottle. I'll just grab one out.
Well, don't grab one. You can crack now.
I was going to do it while she was in the front.
Hey, we don't have to be around the front. If you crack
I
them,
suppose I'm just cracking here.
if you crack them, right, hang on. I'll get my hand out. Just give him a crack.
You want to crack in that? So next time that we talk about the nitrous, hopefully we'll be on the dyno and we'll be making some power, won't we?
But until then, crack them.
What? Quick,
Run around the front.
get in there, put it in the front.
My hands. That's cold. You won't put nothing else on that. That makes it go fast.
That's fast.
That makes me want to go to A&E. No, give him a go.
Go, I know what cold is.
No, my hand's white.
I don't give a fuck.
Put your hand
I'm
there.
not putting my hand there.
Someone put their hand there.
You, I got it on video, I can watch you put your hand
No,
there
it
again.
was less white by the time I got to the front. It still hurts now. Put your hand there. Why you gotta be this guy?
I know you don't
Copper.
like being touched. Shut up, shut up. Give me your neck. Give me your neck. Give me your neck. Give me your neck. Yeah, it's cold. Yeah, I felt it.
Still.
Touch me.
I told you, you don't like being touched. Fuck, that was cold.
You don't like that.